You might get a bit of background noise here. School's out, so the mopeds are out. Anyway, I've got a nice little bike for you today. Yes, you know it because it's in the title. Tom Pidcock's training bike. Now, a couple of weeks back, I was in Spain testing out the new Pinarello F9. I'll link it wherever. And while there, in the same hotel, there was a certain Mr. Pidcock spending a bit of time training. Well, a long time by the sound of things. And yes, it definitely looks like it's paying off already with a win at Strada. So I snuck down to the garage where the bikes were, grabbed his bike and got a few shots. Shall we see what he's riding? Okay, so Tom is on the latest and updated paint job of the Dogma F, a bike that the team will be using throughout the season. So yeah, not a bad frame to start with for a winter training bike. On that bike, well, of course it's dual racing, only the best of the best, but there is a slight deviation from the 12-speed group set on there. 12-speed rear mech, front mech, cassette, levers, but a previous generation chain set. In this case, he is riding a 170mm crank length with a 3953 chain set up front. Match that out back to an 1134 if I remember rightly. Now Shimano don't just supply the group set, they also supply the wheels. In this case, well, there's no heavy winter training wheels for him, apart from the tyres I suppose. But instead he's got lightweight climbing ones. He has got the Dura-Race C36, a wheel set that is usually used for when the roads tilt upwards. And talking about the roads tilting upwards, the hotel that we were staying in is actually owned by the previous owner of the Katusha team. And well, the hotel's dedicated to sports people, so much so that there is certain rooms in the hotel that allow you to sleep at altitude even though we're at sea level. Basically, you go in, shut the door, set the settings, and the oxygen level adapts so you can sleep to what would normally be about 2,500 metre elevation. Now Tom obviously was staying in one of them rooms. Right, back to that bike, because shot to them lightweight climbing wheels are heavy winter training tyres. He has got the Continental GP 4 Seasons Black Edition. Nice heavy duty tyres for, well, getting out on his own and mending his own punctures. And talking about punctures, they're not tubeless, it's actually running them with inner tubes. Now I can hear you crying, Dave. You've not told us about the frame size. Well, it's a little bit interesting, I suppose, because it is a 50cm frame set, which I think is probably a little bit smaller than what the average Joe would go for the same sort of height he is, which is about 170, 172, somewhere around there. What's the reason? Well, I'm guessing they like it a little bit short, a little bit snappier, a little bit more aggressive. Okay, so what is keeping Tom comfy on that bike apart from them 28mm winter tyres? Well, out back it's got the Physic Antares R1 saddle, carbon shell, carbon rail, very nice. And up front, the bars and stem is a one-piece construction. It's also a proprietary bar and stem. It's the Pinarello Most Talon. Don't ask me what size they are. I might have forgot my tape measure, but I'm guessing they're probably around about a 40cm bar and a 110, 120 stem. Bottle cages, well, they're elite. Legaros, nice carbon setup there, nice and lightweight. And I suppose the only real winter thing on the bike is a rear light mount. All in all, very much a race bike rather than a winter training bike. I know I've not seen many winter training bikes like that out on my usual club run. Okay, let me know what you think below. Is the new colourway better than the old one? I know the jersey's questionable. Join the conversation as always, and well, yeah, thanks for watching and enjoy your riding.